Well, question M says that tickets to the DJ SBU concert cost 200 Rand and 300 Rand. A total cost of 250 tickets were sold. The total amount taken for the show was 55,000. Determine how many of the tickets were sold. How many of each of the tickets were sold? Okay. We can say this. Okay. Let's, for instance, let the number of 200 Rand tickets be X, okay? And the number of the 300 Rand ticket be Y, because we don't know how many of each were sold exactly. So we give them variables name X and Y, for instance. Now the total number of tickets were total number of tickets is 250. Okay, from here we can make an equation. So this means that X tickets of 200 Rand plus Y tickets of 300 Rand makes 250 tickets. Okay. Now we can also make another equation. We can call this equation 1. We can also make another equation by looking at here. If X tickets of 200 Rand were sold, meaning the money that we receive from 200 Rand from these X tickets will be 200X Rand, okay? Because as I was saying, this is the number of the tickets that were sold for 200 Rand. So the money collected from this will be 200 times the number of the tickets sold. So this is 200X. Similarly, this will be 300 Y equal to how much? 55,000 Rand. Okay, so we can call this equation 2. Now we have like a system of 2 equations where we can solve them simultaneously. We can solve this by substitution. If, for instance, I consider equation 1, from equation 1, we have like X plus Y equal to 250, right? We can make Y subject of the formula. So you can say that Y equal to 250 minus X. Then we can substitute this value, okay, in equation 2. So this will be 200X plus, instead of say 300Y, I am going to substitute by its value, okay? The value of Y is 250 minus X. Then this will be like 200X plus 300 times that, 300 times that, 300 times times 250 makes 75,000. So I make 75,000 minus 300X. This is equal to 55,000. Okay. So now 200 minus 300X. Okay. This and this are like terms. We can combine them. That makes negative 100X. And then we can move this over. And then this will be equal to 55,000 minus, 75,000. And that makes like 100. Negative 100X equal to negative 20,000. 20,000. So we divide both sides by negative 100. And then we'll get X will be equal to 200. So basically, 200 tickets that cost 200 Rand were sold. And then we can substitute in here to find, you can see, and Y will be like 250 minus 200, which means 50. So and then 50 tickets that cost 200 Rand were sold. We can double check the solution. If you say, for instance, 200, okay, because we say 200X plus 300Y were equal to 55,000. Okay, we can check if we substitute the values of 200 here, 200 for, sorry, if I sub X for 200 and then Y for 50 there, and then check if we're gonna get 55,000. So we can say 200, okay, times X. So I say 200 plus 300 Y, which is 50, and then check if this is 55,000. Yes, it is. So this means this answer X is 200, okay, and Y is 50,000. So we can say therefore there were 200 tickets that costs 200 Rand, and then 50 tickets that cost 300 Rand. Thank you. Well, we have another question here that says the length of a rectangle field is 3 meters more than its breadth. The area of the field is 70 meters squared. Calculate the length of the field. Well, situation like this, I always believe it's better if we draw a diagram. Okay, let's say this is the field. It is said that the length is 3 meters more than the width, the breadth. Okay, the breadth is like X. Always situation like this, better start by identifying this. Let's just say like the length is 3 meters more than the breadth. Okay, I'm gonna call the breadth X. Okay, and then because this is X, then I can say the length then will be X plus 3. Okay, this is X and that's X plus 3. Now they say the area is the space here. This space here is 70 meters squared. Okay, calculate the length of the field. So we do know that the area of a rectangle is equal to length times breadth. Okay, so the area will be so X. Okay, the length is X plus 3 multiplied by X. And then area is given to be 70, okay? So that means what? 70 equal to X squared plus 3X, because we times X by X and then by 3 also. And then this makes, we can write X squared plus 3X minus 70, excuse me, equals 0. Now, we can solve this by factorization. If I write 70 here, I can list the factors of 70. In ascending order, they are 1 and 70. Okay, 2 and 35, not 3, not 4, but 5, yes, 5 and 14, 7 and 10, and that is all. Now, I want to say then which factor of 70 will make positive 3. The factors we can make positive 3 are 7 and 10. So this is possible if it's negative 7 and then positive 10. So over here, I can just place in minus 7 and then plus 10. Now, this means, according to our law, that says that A times B equals 0, implies that A is 0, or it's B 0. Then this means X minus 7 is 0, or X plus 10 is 0. So this means X equal to 7 or X equal to negative 10. You know that the length, okay, cannot be a negative number. The length of a rectangle cannot be a negative. So this part is not applicable. So the only correct answer here is X equal to 7. Okay. Well, we have a question here, question O. The question says that the area of a room in a house has the following measurements as indicated on the diagram below. If the total area of the room is 43 meters squared, calculate the value of X. All right. Okay, this shape that you can see here is not a regular shape like square, rectangle, triangle, whatever. So those are types of irregular shapes, sometimes called composite shapes, okay? Situation like this, we need to break the area into different uh, regular shapes. Like over here, for instance, I can see that we can break it into, let's say, this area. Okay, we have like two area. Now we have like two regular shapes. Okay, so now we have this one, this area, and we also have like this other area, this one in yellow. Okay, now let's start with the area in yellow. Um, the measurements are like uh, we can see this part is x plus 3 over 2. Okay, over here is the whole thing that is 8 meters. Okay, so if this part is x plus 3 over 2, this part also will be x plus 3 over 2. Okay, from only on the yellow parts. Okay, now on the other side, if this is 2x and then this is 2 meters, we understand that this part is also 2 meters. So this part here is 2 meters. So it means 2x plus 2 meters. So it's just the shape of a rectangle. So we do know that the area of the rectangle is given by length times breadth. So this will be the area of the rectangle. Will be you can call it area 1 or whatever, and area 2. Okay. Uh, um, then area 1 will be equal to x plus 3 over 2 multiplied. Okay, we can use brackets for multiply by 2x plus 2. And then we can times x times 2x, x times 2, and then 3 times that, and 3 over 2 times that also. So this will be a1 will be equal to x times 2x makes 2x squared, x times 2 makes 2x, 3 over 2 times 2x. Okay, let's write like that, 3 over 2 times 2x, and then plus 3 over 2 times 2. Now this will be 2x squared plus over here we can simplify these 2 and 2. It makes 3x. And there also we can simplify that, and that answer is just 3. So this area 1 is expressed by 2x squared plus 3x plus 3. Okay. Now area 2, then the smaller area here, because the whole thing here is 8 meters, and from there to there it's x plus 3 as that side. Okay, so this part here, therefore this part here will be 8 minus x plus 3 over 2. Okay, or we can simplify that. It makes 8 minus x minus 3 over 2, and then that will make 13 over 2. 13 over 2 minus x. That makes 13 over 2 minus x. You can check in the calculator. 8 minus 3 over 2. 8 minus 3 over 2. And that's 13 over 2, yes. 13 over 2 minus x. Now, area 2 will be 2 meters multiplied by 13 over 2 minus x. So this will be what? Area 2 will be equal to 2 multiplied by 13 over 2 minus 2x. And then 2 multiplied by 13 over 2, just 13 minus 2x. So area 2 is that. Now, the total area then will be area 1 plus area 2. Okay? So, this will be 2x squared plus 3x plus 3 plus 13 minus 2x. That's the total area. And this makes like 2x squared plus 3x here minus 2x makes x. And then 3 plus 13 makes, excuse me, 16. Now, the question says that the total area is just 43 meters squared. So sorry. So in this case, we are going to add this to 13 to 43, okay, 43 meters squared. Now, if I move 43 over, that makes 2x squared plus x plus 16 minus 43 equals 0. And then 16 minus 43, let's just do it here. 16 minus 43, that's negative 27. So that makes 2x squared plus x minus 27 equals 0. Now we can solve this by factorization. You know, we will do 2 times negative 27, which is negative 54. Okay, these 2 times negative 27. And then the factors of 54 are 1 and 54. Okay, 2 and 27, 3 and let's just calculate 54 divided by 54 divided by 3 is 18. Yes, 3 and 18. And by 6 is 9. So 6 and 9. What else? But we don't see any couple here that can make a sum to -1, meaning something is missing here, something wrong. Let me double check. Oh yes, over here we didn't do 2x plus 3x, which makes 5x, not, okay, over here it was 5x. So that was that 5x, but didn't really change much, think, relax. It's just 5x there, and then 5x here, minus 2x, it makes 3x. Yes, it's 3x here, correct. Now, yes, plus 3x. So now, we're looking for a couple that can make sum equal to 3, and it's possible if it's -6 and +9. Now, the quadratic equation here can be written as 2x squared minus 6x. Okay, instead of me writing 3x, I'm going to say minus 6x plus 9x minus 27 equals 0. So note that this part is just positive 3x. Then we can factorize by grouping this and this. We can take 2x for common factor, and this one and that one we can take 9 for common factor. And then if I take 2x for common factor, they're left with x minus 3, and there also if I take 9 out, it's going to be x minus 3. Okay, note that we must always have these 2 common. If they're not common, meaning factorization way, we factorize it wrong here, or we selected the wrong couple over there. So this will make 2x plus 9 factor of x minus 3 equals 0. And then this means 2x plus 9 is 0, or x minus 3 is 0. And that makes x will be equal to, if you move the 9 over, it's going to be negative, and divide by 2, it's going to be negative 9 over 2 over here, or x is equal to 3. So negative 9 over 2 cannot be the solution here, because the length cannot be a negative number. Okay, so x is the only solution here. So x is equal to 3. Thank you.